Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Aqua Mafia Watches Something from Nintendo. I'm Jesse.
I'm Noel.
And we're going to watch the Donkey Kong Bananza Direct, which just came out this morning. Why this Direct? Because we just both happened to be together today. Our schedules lined up. We were doing something else. And, oh, hey, there's a Donkey Kong thing. I'm excited for this game already. I'm definitely getting it. But things I want to see from this Direct. I miss Diddy Kong. I want to see Diddy Kong in this. I want to see what the deal with Pauline is in this. It seems like she's in it, but we don't know how or why. So, I like those two characters. So I like to see them. Oh, and Funky Kong. I want Funky Kong.
Ooh.
Also, I'm hoping there's some kind of connection to Mario Kart World, because Donkey Kong and Pauline only have one costume each, and that's not right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe they're like, oh, and if you have save data from this game, you unlock these costumes in World.
That would be really cool.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for that. All right. Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. It's not play. 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 There it goes. Keyboard's way over there. I'm not going to go get it.
When the world felt so cruel and
Ariel?
when the whole looked so dark and deep.
I actually really like the new Donkey Kong design.
Yeah.
I was scared alone. Then your beat showed the way to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, we've seen this guy bound.
It hatched Pauline.
Oh. So they are the same person.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground.
Okay. Right, where he meets this rock thing.
As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Why is she a child?
You're right.
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that
Adorable.
one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world,
Isn't
where
it?
the scenery changes the deeper you go.
But, like, is this a
Some
prequel?
layers are so spectacular
It has to be.
that it's
But
hard
Cranky
to
Kong's in it and he
believe
talks
they're
about Mario.
DK can run, jump,
It's like well done.
and climb through each environment.
The fact that you can climb
Using
stuff
his
is so,
incredible
like...
physical prowess,
you just go anywhere.
he can freely move
Right.
in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash,
Almost.
crash,
Oh yeah, you can't. I don't think you can punch through metal, I think's the thing.
and
Or bedrock.
mash.
But you just dig down.
Right.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want.
You spent all day destroying the entire level.
Just 'cause.
You'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
Ooh,
More on those
banana.
later.
Oh.
Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on. With incredible
Ooh,
force.
secret caves.
Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine
destroy everything.
Just
punches and
'cause.
jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect
that.
hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Look at his eye.
Right.
Grab a
Rude.
chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump.
What?
I
Use
like
a
that.
chunk to double jump.
That's
This will help
really
you
good.
reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty
Turf
cool.
serve. This lets you ride on chunks.
Tony Hawk.
Right.
Speed up and aim for smaller
This is the
enemies to
adventure
knock
game I've
them
been
away.
waiting for.
So much you can
Make
do.
music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way.
Okay.
You
Forks.
can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Yeah, who?
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's
Just took
ability.
his face off.
Ice. On lava. That's so cool.
Right.
What was that, Rainbow Road? Oh, it flies.
That's awesome.
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
This is why I'm confused about the timeline of this. Cranky Kong was the one who fought Mario in that original arcade game.
They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Okay.
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform
Oh.
That's a cool look.
with incredible destructive power.
Oh.
Hard terrain poses no problem.
Oh, can you just break anything in that form?
World and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus,
fun.
DK can transform into a zebra.
Oh.
He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water
Oh wow.
or crumbling pathways. That's the
Okay.
swift Zebra Bananza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
And have eggs.
Right.
You can
Ostrich
use
is famous for
flight
flying.
draft and throw egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza.
You can really see the rare influence in this game.
Bananza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Sure.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap
kick
between
the bucket.
transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
Okay, so there's different powerful elder animals, and they each give you
Standing in our
transformation.
hero's
Okay.
way
That's pretty
is
cool.
the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is
That
responsible
TV turtle.
for
There
the
it goes.
banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
She's the only one who talks in this whole
Right.
I was like, whoa.
Blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Oh.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world.
I like the old music remixes.
Right.
Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium gems. They're not always
They really
visible.
ran
though.
with that.
Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles,
Good practice.
courses where you'll need clever solutions,
Ah,
side-scrolling stages, and more.
classic levels.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems.
This is good work.
Oh wow, you can use them to get through the
There
lava.
are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try. As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power
Oh,
up
skill
Donkey
tree.
Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Ooh, surf.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
Okay, so you can also buy
These
them.
gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
Very straightforward.
There are fossils too. You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
Ooh, costumes.
Cute.
Oh, for you and Pauline.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
That's
Or even
amazing.
change up your fur color. No look is too
Oh.
much for Donkey Kong or too little. Almost every article
Oh, wow.
of clothing comes with its own benefits. So mix
Oh.
and match your look to suit
Different
the
stats.
situation.
That's awesome.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles. You
Okay.
can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion. There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed
Okay.
and enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Okay. s-
When it comes to
The
moving
DK rap.
between layers, subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Teleport.
Okay.
In
That's
photo
awesome.
mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap
I
pics.
feel like every Nintendo game is just gonna have this.
Right.
Get a photo like
That's
this. Or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play.
That's
As
awesome.
Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Oh, you can generate
By
materials.
working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
That seems very overpowered.
Right.
He's gotta be the best material in the game. Just hold on to it.
Supports Game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system.
Okay.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system.
What?
Plus, you can play online
Wait,
between
what?
Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game
They just skipped
Share
over that
via
real
Game
quick.
Chat.
The Switch 1?
That's insane.
It's gotta be like Cloud or something, right?
If you need a little help with all the
No way it
platforming
natively
action,
plays the game.
Assist mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and
That's an
more.
easy mode.
Assist mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main
hearts is a
game,
little
there's
harsh.
a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist.
What?
Rotate to paint.
It has a Mario Paint mode?
Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
Okay. Sure.
This game also supports amiibo accessories.
Yeah, I got a lot of
A
those.
new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also
I must have it.
way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's Diva dress.
Oh, from Odyssey.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here,
It also works with the
Kong
bracelets from the
tiles
theme
with
park.
explosive
Oh, that's
power
cute.
will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible.
I think it's
If you
just random
scan them,
stuff.
You'll get giant spheres like these.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I have all the Donkey Kong stuff anyway.
Wow.
I love to sing more than anything. This dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Hey!
My own special power?
Diddy Kong and Dixie.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Wow. If I wasn't already gonna get it,
You'd want to get it.
I'm definitely getting it now.
Yeah.
Okay. That all looked really cool.
Yeah, I can tell a lot of hours of my life will be dedicated to Donkey Kong.
So, wow. Okay. One, it looks like it is going to have a bit of story, which is interesting for a Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
Because usually console ones don't get a whole lot of story. It's just, K. Rool stole the bananas. We gotta go get them.
Right. Very straightforward.
Yes. But the fact that this has, like, bad guys with a corporation, the fossil stuff. But Pauline's whole thing is still very confusing to me.
Yeah.
Because Diddy Kong and Dixie There's no way they're the same age as Pauline. Right? This is definitely the modern DK and not a young Cranky Kong.
Right.
Because they reference things that happened in previous games. But Pauline somehow is a child.
Yeah.
Well, first she's a rock.
That we're definitely gonna get more backstory in the game for that. But I definitely do think it has prequel vibes.
I'm wondering, is it time travel? Is this what Pauline went through when she was a young girl? And that's why when she gets older, she kind of is friends with Donkey Kong, even though... Cranky Kong is the one who kidnaps her.
Right.
Mario saves her.
Right.
But she's always seemed cool with the current Donkey Kong, who's like the son or grandson of that Donkey Kong. So it could be that the reason she forgives is because she remembers when she was a kid hanging out with him and him being a good guy.
Yeah.
Or, another theory, she's not really Pauline. That somehow Oddrock just turns into a young Pauline because of Donkey Kong's imprints on it. His own memories or something.
That is a possibility.
I don't know. I'm wondering if I'm thinking too much about this. Because this is a Donkey Kong game.
Right. He doesn't even say anything.
You know, Donkey Kong, I've always dreamed. Okay. Ooh, banana.
Those two brain cells are working very hard.
Freaking Banjo-Kazooie cast, and it's just one person who talks. Well, I'm wondering about... I'm looking forward to the music. Because the remixes sounded good, and the fact that like there's going to be a bunch of like vocal songs with Pauline, because Jump Up Superstar was a huge hit from Odyssey,
Right.
and I think Nintendo caught on to that because I think these are the same people who made Odyssey, the same team. Like after they made that successful Mario game, they're like, let's do Donkey Kong,
Right.
and everyone loves Pauline, so we're going to really go double down on Pauline on this one.
Yeah.
Everyone loved Jump Up Superstar, and I think they just want more. That.
Yeah.
And all kinds of people have been sifting through screenshots we've gotten, and those maps that we see that they say reveal where fossils are like maps of old locations from previous Donkey Kong games, like the Super Nintendo ones.
Yeah.
Some of the fossils are of character or like enemy bosses and stuff from the old Donkey Kong games. So I remember it's like, is this in the future? Is there time travel? Why are they fossils? I think that's just for fun. I don't know if that's plot relevant, but it is interesting how much from the past they're bringing up in this game. Like, this is referencing Donkey Kong. It's not like a whole new... I mean, it's a whole new world. But they're not, like, just ignoring everything that happened before. It seems like they're trying to touch in as much of Donkey Kong's history as possible in this game.
Right.
The rare games, the more recent ones a little bit, and the arcade originals, too. Yeah.
Yeah, like all of this makes me wonder, like, how long have they been working on this? Because I really feel like they put a lot of time into this.
I feel like since they wrapped on Odyssey, they've probably been working on this game.
Yeah, because there's just so many different elements all in one game, which is really
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah. Ooh, I'm excited. And that amiibo looks really cool. I want that amiibo.
Yeah, that too.
Even though it's probably going to cost like $40.
Worth it, though.
I want it. At least it's only one. It's not like the Zelda ones that came out. They were each like $30. I just got the Riju one. I didn't get any of the other Sages because that's too much money.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter ones were $40 each, but they're pretty big. I only got Kimberly. She's hiding from our view right there behind those amiibos. She's in the back line there, but yeah, no, I like amiibos. I don't like paying this much for amiibos, but yeah. Oh, and the other thing I really want to go you can play it on the Switch 1 if you have it on Switch 2.
They just dropped that and moved right on. Like, what?
Through Game Share.
Yeah.
So, like...
It's a nice feature.
The one on Switch 1 is just Pauline. And I assume it's like a mirror thing. It's not like actually running on the Switch. Right. I feel like it's running on the Switch 2, and it's just like mirroring its thing on the Switch 1, and you can put in your controls, which means there'll probably be a bit of lag, but I don't know.
Through only local area network?
Yeah, local. Yeah. I don't know if it's online game share through Switch 1.
Yeah.
It could be, actually. I don't know.
That would be nice.
They said a lot of game share is going to work online as well, so that's great. I wonder how many... Because you can't do that with Mario Kart World. You can't game share to a Switch 1. But this is like a second player on a single player type. It's Mario's Luma in Galaxy controls. It's just like you're not really moving around. You're just kind of aiming additional projectiles from where you're at. But still, looks very cool. Which means you could play Donkey Kong Bonanza as Pauline if I'm playing it.
That would be amazing, because sign me up. I'm ready.
You still don't have a Switch too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting it. I might record me playing it, maybe. Let me know if you'd be interested in watching us play at least a little bit of Bananza. Yeah, we could do the 2-player mode.
That's awesome. That was a part that made me excited too, to see 2-player.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.